Hey guys, I'm Jameson from Rogue Engineer, and today I'm going to show you how we took these tall outdoor planters we found on Amazon and turned them into self-watering planters. Let's get started. So the way that a self-watering planter works is you have a water reservoir on the bottom of the container, and there has to be some sort of column, or sometimes they use rope or something like that to be able to wick that water up into the plant, and it just feeds the water to the plant as it's needed. Now, in order to accomplish that with this planter in particular, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be using a perforated tube drain line, and we're going to wrap that in a tube sock, and then I'm going to tie it off at the bottom, and we're going to create that column that goes down into the water reservoir. But that column will be filled with soil, so the soil will act as that kind of wicking element to bring that water up into the plant as it's needed. So we're going to start by making our column. We're going to wrap it with the tube sock, like I said. We'll figure out how deep it needs to be, and then we're going to cut the hole in the bottom of the shelf that's inside the planter. Now, before I go too far, I need to make sure that the bottom of this unit is sealed so that the water actually stays in the container. So I've got these rubber stoppers that I'm going to use to plug the two holes at the bottom of this container. So I made the hole slightly smaller than the inside diameter of the perforated tube, and what that's going to do is make it so that the tube itself actually supports that shelf as the soil and all that weight kind of comes down on it. Now, I left the sock a little bit long, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and I'm going to lay a bead of sealant around the outside top of that circle, and then push that mesh down so that no soil is able to get into our water. I'm also going to seal around the edge of that shelf as well so that no soil gets into that water. Okay, so we've got our water reservoir kind of established and how we want it. Now we need to be able to add water to the container to fill that up. So I've got our supply line, we'll call it, which is just, I think this is about 1.5 inches. Yeah, 1 inch PVC. So we're gonna take a hole saw, drill a hole in the shelf, and then I've gone ahead and spray painted the end black so that it blends in with the planter. We're gonna shove this down in there and then seal around it so again, no soil gets into our water, and then we'll be able to use a hose to fill up our container from the top. So one thing I forgot to do in the shop was drill a drain hole. And a drain hole is actually very important because when you fill this up, if it gets more water than it's supposed to, or right above that shelf in there, then the water is going to work its way up into the plant, and since it can't get out, it doesn't, it'll start to cause root rot, especially if you got a bunch of rain or something like that. So we're going to drill a hole just below that shelf in the back of the planter, and what that's going to allow for is that water to weep out and come down to an appropriate level. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love how these turned out, and they hold a ton of water, which means they're gonna be watered for weeks and weeks to come. I'll update in the comments exactly how long the water is lasting, but obviously that's gonna depend on your climate. If you want all the written details, I'm gonna have some more info on these on my website. You can click on that link right there. That's gonna take you on over to the blog post. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, make sure you hit that one right there, and that will make sure that you don't miss out on any future videos. Until next time, be safe and happy building.